Hello, we're here at Performance Streetcars where we'll be working on a 1970 C10 this morning, and it's getting a TKX.
Okay, hello everybody. James here from Performance Streetcars, and we are with Modern Driveline, and we are going to install the mighty TKX 5-speed in this beautiful 70 C10 that you see here. So it's a great truck, very original truck. It's 80,000 original miles. This was a 350 truck, two-wheel drive, 350 automatic, and we are going to be converting it over. So you get to see us putting the clutch pedal in, the Modern Driveline hydraulic master cylinder, setting up the tilted hydraulic throwout bearing, and all those fun things. And you can kind of get a feel for it in one of these trucks. So what we got here in this 70 C10 is a GM 383 crate engine. This is the GM high torque 383. It's great for this truck. You'll notice this is a one-piece rear main seal style. So of course your flywheel has to match that. Okay, it's got to be set up for one-piece rear main, not a two-piece. It's also got to have the offset balance drilled into it here, because 383s are externally balanced, right? Everybody knows that. So make sure you got to match up there. That way you don't have a giant vibration. 68 tooth flywheel. This is going to work great with our Modern Driveline 11-inch clutch. Plenty of holding capacity for this torquey engine and this big heavy C10. Okay, as you guys know, or may not know, get your flywheel surface as clean as you possibly can. When you think you've got it clean, clean it again. Brake cleaner, starting fluid works really well. It won't hurt your paint or any other stuff if it splatters. Carb cleaner, brake cleaner, anything. Just get alcohol, whatever. Just clean that surface really well. Okay, so we're just kind of just pre-fitting our little clutch disc here, and again, cleanliness, no greasy hands, no greasy freaking paws. Keep your greasy mitts to yourself. You don't want any grease on this. You want to talk about chatter, clutch chatter? That's because you get grease all over your junk. So keep it clean, man. Keep it clean. Okay, same thing. Pressure plate. Don't take it for granted that it's perfectly clean. Wipe it down. Get you some carb cleaner, brake cleaner, starting fluid, clean rag, or you don't even need a rag. Just hose the thing down really good. Let all that junk from the machining and everything else come off. Get it clean. Okay, so as you see, we got our flywheel on. Make sure it's super clean. We put our clutch disc on, got the alignment tool. Make sure that was clean. Make sure the pressure plate, that was super clean. Then we got our alignment tool in here, and so the idea is that you want this alignment tool, it really helps with getting the tranny installed. You know, a lot of guys fight with that tranny, getting it in, and a couple of things. I believe this really helps a lot, and it's hard to catch on film, but when everything's lined up right, when your disc and everything's lined up right with your pilot bushing, I mean, you could literally, like, this thing's falling out. Like, you know, I'm barely touching it. There's no force, there's no, like, it's just lined up. I don't know if you can capture that on film, but you know, when it's smooth, there's no fighting it, there's no grinding, there's no pulling, it literally just wants to. So that's what you're shooting for. And when you have that lined up, of course you do your round robin on these bolts. Get them a little bit at a time. You don't just tighten one all the way down, tighten the other one. You know, get this one 2 or 3 turns, get this one 2 or 3 turns, and just go around kind of in a star pattern until they're all bolted down. And just make sure the end result is this needs to be that smooth. If it's not, start over. That's my opinion. Everybody does it different, but that's what we like to do. Okay, quick note. So with this particular bell housing, the way it's cast right here in this meat, we were not able to use a regular, 6-point type hex. There just wasn't enough meat. So the options were take the bell off, clearance it out, or We just improvise with a smaller head ARP bolt in this case. So you can use a socket head, cap type deal if you want. Whatever you can, but just be mindful of that. Save yourself some heartache. We always prefer hydraulic clutch release. It's very few moving parts, easy to package, light pedal effort, and so it's just a win-win all around in our opinion. So this one here is 67 to 72 C10, and what we found is that they generally fit really, really well. You're gonna need to do a little bit of modifying on this block right here that goes against the cab, just because there's differences in the cab. 67 to 72, not every cab was produced exactly the same, so there's a little bit of adjustment you might have to make there. But all in all, this kit is very straightforward, very simple, and the customers love it. Light pedal effort.